Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. Today we're looking at Medieval Dynasty. Now, I played this game, I don't know, almost 3 years ago when it was still new, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, but they have added a bunch of crap since then. So I figured I would revisit it and show it to people that may or may not have seen it before and can experience it side by side. I'm going to treat this mostly like a new game because of how much stuff they've actually added. The premise of this game is that... Let's go ahead and start the new game. We're just going to go default settings. So the premise is you're a peasant that's been turned out. So you're trying to make a go where your uncle was to find out that your uncle's dead.
Whatever needed doing around the farm.
Okay, so this game plays like a mixture of a survival game, a city building game, and a simulation game. So the game does not end when you die. You will die of old age, but you can get married and have a baby, and it, depending on your relationship with your baby, the higher the relationship is, the more of your skills said baby will inherit. But then when you die, you become the baby. So we're going to go ahead and start grabbing some stuff. I might need to turn head bobbing off. The graphics are quite a bit better than they used to be. So we're going to want a bunch of sticks and rocks so that we can make some early money, I think. But you can see we've got our food, our water, our health, dirty, stamina, all that stuff down in the bottom corner there. So we can actually bring on villagers and build houses for them to stay at and build our own village. That's the dynasty part of this, is your kid inheriting your stats, but you also build a community, and that's a large part of the game here. It's been a long time since I've played this, so we're basically in a new game here. Some of the stuff that I remember is probably still viable, most of it's probably not. So I do know we need to talk to the castellan down there in the village. Oh, it's also up on the quest on the top right. Now there used to be... Oh, right, they added loot drops. So we can get some free loots. Is there a take all button? There we go. Potions weren't there. So that's cool. That's new and exciting. But there used to be a shed down here that we could steal a hoe, so we didn't have to try to craft one for our first farm. And a scythe. And you could actually harvest their grain at night when nobody was around. I'm not seeing the shed, though. I'm guessing they pulled it down, because it used to be right around here, I thought. Oh, there's one. Yeah, like that field's ready to harvest, so if we can get a scythe, we can help it along. Oh. Oh. I don't know that I want to rob them in broad daylight with everybody out and about. Ducks. Oh. Walked right past him. Right. So yeah, Lorden's dead. 3 years ago. Build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley. So just make myself a house. So he's going to try to get us to build a house right away. And a stone axe. And we're going to do that. But that is not our first priority here. Our first priority is going to be a little bit more carrying capacity, and we want to build our house somewhere that we can actually stay. Now, in my previous 2 playthroughs of this, and it's been a long time, this area was one of the best to build in, and this area was one of the best to build in. So of course, my first time through I didn't know that, I built here. My second time I built over here because I figured I had this figured out because I lived here. This time I want to try up by the lakes. I've never, or the ponds. I've never done it up here, and I've heard people say that it's a pretty good spot to build as well. Our main goal is to find some flat land that's kind of open. You can till and make farms, but you cannot terraform. So we need some place that's relatively flat for it to allow us to put our fields down. I don't know why I just picked a daisy. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, they'll take you places for money
Goodbye.
that we don't have. That's cool. That didn't used to be a thing. I had to walk everywhere. Now, I know that we're going to need some thatch, because you need that for the roofs. And I know that one of the best places to grab thatch is actually right over here. So we may as well grab some of that while we're here as well. Or reeds. Now this looks like grass, but they call it reed. I'm used to calling these things reeds, but you can't do anything with those. Or at least you couldn't. It doesn't look like you can now either. Alright, well, there's still a crap ton here. And we know where it's at, so... Looks like we might be a little overburdened now. So let's go ahead and look at our skills. So we want survival knowledge for sure. Because that's going to determine how proficient we are. We're also going to want survival sense because that's going to highlight stuff. Temperature tolerance, poison resistance, more health, slower loss of food and water would be nice. Faster movement in water. So this is more experience gained, so we're just going to go ahead and stock up on that. And then we'll see what we can get up here. Can we learn a bow or oh, we don't have the money. Even if we had the points. So we're going to want traps here real soon, like. Well, it looks like we might be able to buy that. Yeah, we just need coins to buy that. Okay, so we want to go to our menu here. So you hit Q to get to this guy. And we're going to make the axe that they want us to make. Now, you can't move all your crafting, which is kind of a downer, but it's alright. And then we are going to make a bunch of knives to sell. Can I make more than one? Yep, there we go. The nice thing is you can craft these by hand. You don't have to have any of the buildings up to do it, which is a nice way to get money early on. Also, we're no longer encumbered, although we do need to grab some water. So now if we hit Alt, we can actually see resources. So plantains are going to give us health. They don't really do anything for food. But that's okay. I think stones are what stalled us out on the knives. So we'll grab some more stones. Some dandelions. Okay, this time we're going to come down by the water before we craft. I really should not have grabbed as much reeds as I did, I don't think. So I think we're going to be constantly overburdened. So I grab more. I was hoping to get to water without having to actually get to water. So carrying capacity is kind of a downer in this game. So you can make backpacks and pouches and stuff, but you can buy them too. So we're going to start out by trying to get up enough money to buy some. So our taxes shouldn't be due for several days. Each season is a set number of days. I don't remember how many. I want to say 3, but that may have changed or I may be wrong. It's been a long time. Okay. Okay, we need to get moving. Can I make any more? Oh, I can. Make 2 more. There we go. We unlocked a workshop already. So let's see. We're going to want to keep 1 knife on us. Oh, right. Berries in the early season are not ripe. And that is problematic. So morel mushrooms can be used for food. They don't give very much, but it's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, yeah? Now, I don't know if it's still true, but spears used to be one of the best weapons in the game just for the amount of damage that they caused. I could never get the aim right. I could use them a little bit, but I had to be pretty damn close to hit what I was aiming at. So I prefer the bows. I don't know if that's still true about spears. We might have to experiment just to see. We're definitely going to grab all of these, though, because food is going to be an issue. Until we can start hunting. Now, I know that there was a bow that you could steal way up here. But that's a long, long ways to go. And we're about to pick up some more stuff from this overturned card here. Well, at least we got some rye bread. We can save our mushrooms. And a free torch. And a free axe. Which is good, because you go through axes fairly quickly. Okay. So let's see about eating. How much food does that give us? 55. That's overkill. How much food does that give us? 5. Perfect. We can dip down here for some extra water. I think... Nope, next one. So there are some boars through here, so you gotta be kind of careful. At least there used to be. I know grabbing more stuff when you're overburdened is never a good idea, but passing food is also never a good idea. I don't have a village to supply yet, it's just me, but that could change shortly. This is new. What's going on over here? Ooh, free food. Free saplings. That's all one. And mead. We'll sell the booze. Okay, yeah, we gotta do something. Well, we have 50 coins. So what do you do? Health? Okay, the wine is worth a lot. So are the potions. What can we actually drop? Well, you know what? First off, let's equip this one instead. Because it's already slightly damaged. And drop these. Put you on a torch slot. Alright, you're not worth much. And you're not worth much. They're also not very heavy. How much weight in straw do we have? Only 9 pounds, that's not huge. Only 9 there. That one stone axe is 2.5 pounds. We really need to lose about 10 pounds. But we're not gonna lose anything that we have right now. I just need to stop picking up new shit. So yeah, out over there's where I built my first home. It's fairly flat. You want to make sure that you're near water and near trees, which is what my big downside was there, because after I cut down all the ones around there, and there aren't very many, I had to come clear up here for trees. Oh, what are you? Oh, pass. I really want no part of that lynx. Looks like he ran off, though. I'm okay with that. Apparently not a... Alright, let's not walk into town with a knife in our hand. I feel like that's a quick way to get run out of town. So he sells plants, it looked like? Nope. Is this the inn? No, that's somebody's house. So these guys are the ones that you recruit for your village. These are the other hobos.
Be welcome, stranger.
Well, that
Goodbye.
was less useful. Let me out of your house, please. There's a forge over there. Yeah, you have to romance the wives to get them to marry you. Which, I mean, makes sense. But I also don't even have a house yet, so that's not a thing.
It's nice to meet you. Best goods in the valley.
Okay, bags. Yes, bags. And then somewhere in here should be a backpack. Saddle, saddlebag. Simple backpack. Okay, will you buy our knives? Do you want them? So let's sell these. We'll sell all of them. So that gives us $360 or silver. So we want a pouch, right? Yes, we want a pouch and we want a backpack. So that's $390, and how much do we have? I'm not seeing my funds. $410. Okay, so we're gonna buy that. That's gonna help. And then we're gonna sell as much random junk as we can. I don't plan on drinking. I don't plan on drinking. Oh wow, there was a lot of money. Okay, so if we look at her pouches. Okay. So we'll need a bag eventually, but for right now we really want that pouch. So those two are going to give us more inventory space, weight carrying capacity. I'm also going to want some flax seeds at some point. Do we have enough left for one of those? We don't. We don't. We could sell these though. And the mead. I forgot about the mead. That should give us a bag. Okay.
See you soon.
So now we're going to go and equip that stuff. Well, that's the bag. That's not... We want to equip the pouch. And we want to equip the backpack. And there we go. Now we're up to 56 carrying capacity.
Soon.
So that's going to make our lives a whole lot easier. Not to mention we just ditched a bunch of weight. So let's head down to Lenica. If I remember right, that's a hunting village. We might be able to get some arrows for when we get a bow. So we'll head down there and get the arrows, and then we'll worry about trying to go and steal ourselves a bow. As much as I'm not a fan of the spear, I honestly feel like we might need to make one, just for protection through this area. Because if we encounter a wolf, we're kind of screwed. There's a fox. So let's... That's a wolf. The very thing I was worried about. We don't have any logs to make any spears. So where are we headed? Down that way. So basically we're going to keep going this way. avoiding that wolf. Shit. Yeah, I'm aware. There's more than one. Oh boy. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know if I can get into my inventory without dying. Nah. Well, that sucked. So let's go back to the autosave. Wonder how much time we lost. Oh no, that much? Yeah. Okay. So, attempt number 2. Wow. Okay. So we're going to drop the used one. I'll put you there. I'll put you there. I'm going to put you guys there. Okay. Now we need to lose almost 10 pounds. So this game is actually, they're aiming to become multiplayer here in the near future, which I think would make this even more fun to play with other people. We're gonna have to get fairly close to him for this to... What? How is that thing still trekking? Why do I feel like this is not a deer? Because it was a moose. Other, very nice. 20 meat, very nice. Unfortunately, we didn't get most of our spears back, did we? We got one of them back. Too far. Alright, so we're out of spears, but... Oh, hey, look, a camp. Okay, straight south. That's a wolf. Come on, we have good progress. Don't let me get destroyed by a wolf. Again. I think we will make some more spears after we sell off the knives before we head out. And we may actually spend the night here. Just so we're not dealing with all that in the daytime. Or at the nighttime. Looks like we get away from the wolf. Now the lady with the quest was the one that bought our stuff, if I remember right. So we're just gonna head for the quest marker. Is that you?
A
Hey.
newcomer. Hello there. Only the best products here.
Okay, so we're gonna sell you those. And then we sold you... Well, let's sell the plants that we're not gonna use right away. Sell the feathers, because we don't have any use for them. Probably sell the firewood, because that shit's heavy. Sell the mead, because we're not drinking. Sell the wine for the same reason. Sell the poison, because why would I use it? Healing we'll keep. Sobriety we'll get rid of. Temperature we'll keep for now. Simple torch. We have a simple torch and a torch. Okay. And then stone knives. Sell all 20 of them. Alright, now let's try this again. So we want a bag. No, we don't want all the bags, we just want one bag. And then we want a backpack and a pouch. A large pouch. And a large backpack. Simple large backpack. Yes.
See you.
Okay, so let's see how we're looking here. There we go, we're up to 65 pounds that we can carry. We totally need to put our torch. Let's burn the simple torch out first. Okay. Now the very first thing that I'm going to do this time is I'm going to save. Should we see what our quest
Hail,
is?
friend.
So she took some of our meat, but we got 25 coins for it and quite a bit of reputation increase. So our, oh, I know there's a place to see it. So we have 60 dynasty reputation now. And that is required for multiple people to your village. We can't learn food storage yet. We can learn how to make wooden shit that we don't care about. Hunting lodge. So we can build a hunting lodge and we can build a workshop. Can't build a well yet. We already have a... Oh no, we have a wooden spear, so we could learn how to make a stone spear. But it requires linen thread. Stone arrow, there's a bow. I feel like a stone arrow is not a waste. I feel like that is something we will definitely use. A bird trap is a good idea as well. To get us feathers for the arrows. So we want the rabbit trap for food, but we're going to want that for the arrows for the bow. Or for the feathers for the arrows, yeah. Okay, so now we're headed to Lorica. So let's not go straight up and over the mountains. It didn't work. Well, we need the rocks, though. That's the hard part. I actually seem to be doing okay. You know, aside from that death to the wolf. Because I didn't have a spear right after I said how we should probably make a spear. Ah. Yeah, I am not good with the spears. Let's not have the weapon out in town. I don't know if that matters or not. I know there was a game once upon a time I played where that very much mattered. I just don't remember what game it was. Where, like, if you walked into town with your weapon out, you got one warning. And the second time you did it, they just jumped you. Maybe it was Divine Divinity. It doesn't sound right, though. Maybe. There was only one real town in that game. I don't know. I don't remember. I have played so many hundreds of games, Lord only knows. Alright, let's give him his axe. More dynasty points for us.
A newcomer. Hello there. Best goods in the valley.
Yeah. Ooh, longbow. What's the difference? 55 damage versus 35 damage. Ooh, a recurve bow. 45 damage. So 55 or 45? Recurve's got more, durability too, it looks like. So let's go ahead and sell our extra knives. Puts us at 870. Let's buy the one with more durability for now. We can always come back later. Stone arrows are 10.5 each. Okay. So now we got a bow.
Goodbye.
So let's put you there. Equip you. And put you there. Of course. I should have used the bow. That's a deer. Alright, let's see how bad the bow is to aim. Can I get you in a headshot? Ah, fuck. At least I can get my arrow back. I know there were some other deer over here. Or did they all run when I fired? No, they didn't. That's a buck. So can I get you in the head? Oh, he's bleeding. And he's moving slow now. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? There we go. Three leather, 18 meat, and a deer skull. Excellent. So it must have been just because he was a buck. But meat is a lot easier to get a hold of than it used to be. I missed. Be a waste of a shot. I'm sure that there are people out there that are much better at the shooting part of games than I am that would have been able to make that, but I am not one of them. That would have just been a waste of an arrow. Well, at least it didn't kill me, I guess. Oh, I can make a stone pickaxe, too. And a wooden hoe. Okay, so let's put our shovel to use and get some clay. Clay is a new resource. That was not there the last time I played. I'm dirty. I'm gonna have to swim soon. I don't know if it can anymore or not, but that could make you sick. Well, this place is certainly open for building. I'm a little worried about the lack of trees here. Looks like it's a little bit better up around the lake, though. Oh, that's a plant. Okay. I didn't know wooden or stone pickaxe was a thing either. That you could make by hand. I don't think it used to be, but I could be wrong. I remember having to get a thing up and running before I could actually make pickaxes. Okay, so we're gonna have to dunk ourselves for a bath here. And get a drink. So this is gonna kind of be where we live, where our village is. So we're gonna go ahead and, whoops. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Oh no, that is faster. It's not 5 seconds anymore. That's way faster. Okay. So it's not just with the kitchen. Or was 5 seconds the knife? I could be wrong on that. I remember knives being 5 seconds, but maybe these weren't too. So now, when you build your houses here, it's not like most of the other survival games. When you build a house, you build a house. You don't actually get to put the pieces down yourself for free building. But that also helps because you need houses for NPCs. So it's not hard to figure out what qualifies as a house. A house is a house. So you get free storage with a house too. You don't have to build a chest, it comes with one. Okay. Something else I do want to toss up real quick like is a rabbit trap and possibly a bird trap. For them feathers. Okay, there we go. And then we know that we needed to build this to progress the quest. And now it wants us to build a house. So we are where we're going to be. We have our lake here. So we have a water supply. We've got decent food and a way to get more. And now we're going to start building a house and eventually turn this into a settlement. So for now, I think this is where we're going to go ahead and leave off at daybreak. And we will play again soon. If you've enjoyed yourself, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.